ready for baseball here in New York. Bryce Turang up next. For the Brewers.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Good eye right there.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. One down. Jackson Chourio up now. He became the 5th youngest player to start on opening day in the divisional era. Singy, can you name the others?
Well, Ken Griffey Jr. seems like a good guess for this one.
That's right. I'll give you the others. Adrian Beltre and Robin Yount.
Got it. Yount must be on that list twice because he was only 18 when he made his debut.
Exactly. Here's Yelich at the dish. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Right side. Slings to first. Yelich is out. And it's a 1. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. Ripped to short. In time to Devers. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And that one hammered and foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carrying well. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's Aaron Judge now. With the shift on, hits right into it. Sends it across to first, and there are 2 outs. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Ground ball right side. Oh, he gloves it, fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. Back in New York. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras. Aye!
Off the plate, ball 1.
Here's a 1-2. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Devers now. This one in the air. And there's 2 down. Andrew Vaughn now.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pitch
That's
misses outside. Ball one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Inside.
Perfect.
And hit him. At the plate, Carlos Cortez. And that is out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. Now this one gets away from the catcher. But no advance from the runners. 0-2 now. Just
inside.
missed.
That's a really good take.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. First and second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. Fouled off left side. Patrick, 6'1" righty, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. In the air to left center. 1 away. So digging in, Ben Rice. In the air, left field. Yelich under it. 2 down. And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. That one pushed foul. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Ball one there. That one ripped left field. Brings it in. That is the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. Up now for Milwaukee, David Hamilton. Yeah, that's fouled off. To the right side. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Bryce Turang at the plate now, the former first-round pick back in 2018. His dad, Brian, played in the big leagues. He was an outfielder with the Mariners in 1993 and 1994. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. And ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot. Stepping in, Jackson Chourio. On the ground to Jazz. Long throw to first. 2 down. Here comes Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. Not in time. It's a double. And now it's William Contreras. Inside.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Yelich crosses the plate. It's 2-1. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Rafael Devers up to hit. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. Man at second. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx as we go to the last of the third. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Foul ball there.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Jose Caballero. Swing and a miss. 0-1. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Puts a bunt down, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side. Turang over to first in time. Inning over. On to the fourth. Here's the Brewers DH, Andrew Vaughn. Hard hit left side. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Sal Frelick. Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Grisham in position. And there are 2 down. Carlos Cortez, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. And a swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Just missed. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Safe. He beats it.
He's safe.
Up next for
So runner at second, 2 down. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. In the air to left center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go, bottom 4. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a foul ball. On the ground to the left. Cortez on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's Judge now. Grounded out his first time. This to third, and that's just foul. Chopped left side. Cortez gets it to first.
He's out.
Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Turang. In the air, center field. Grisham moving under this one. And there's one away. So digging in, Jackson Chourio. The 0-1. Up the middle, Montgomery. On to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 down, bases empty. Yelly stepping into the box now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Struck him out swinging. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. In time to Devers, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So up next for New York, Ben Rice. Nice grab to first. In the dirt, he picks it, and that's a great play. Colson Montgomery will hit next. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That is the inning. Back here in New York, here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really nice job staying up the middle with his.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right. Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Vaughn. And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Freeland stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that.
Line drive. And it stays fair. Vaughn around second, headed for third. Cut off, throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location.
In the air to left center. And there's one down. Runners at second and third and 1 out. Next for the Brewers, David Hamilton.
Well,
Ball,
the good thing
that's
so
outside.
far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. One run is in, and it's off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 6-1. And in at second with an RBI double. One out, runner at second. Bryce Turang. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Hamilton around third. He's safe. It's 7-1.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
On the mound now, Jake Bird.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He'll score easily. It's 8-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And the 0-1. That's to third. Chisholm. They get the force, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back in the Bronx, here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. So, man aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. Devers. Good feed. That's one. Double play.
No, he's out.
That was some defensive wizardry. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. Sliced hard but foul. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Got
Yeah.
a shout out to our guy
That's
Frank.
a ball.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries,
Ball,
yo.
that's out.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. That
Nope,
one outside.
outside.
Ball 3.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and
It's
then
been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Any way you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back in New York, set for the last half of the 7th. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Ball.
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In the air, left field. And just foul.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Here's a 2-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here is Aaron Judge. He's grounded out a couple of times. And a swing and a miss there.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Trent Grisham. Up the middle, Turang. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Back in the Bronx, we go to the 8th. Carlos Cortez up now for the Brewers. Ripped on a line, and there's 1 down. David Hamilton now at the plate.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
Bird in his 4th year, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Inside, ball 2.
Fought off foul. Line drive, makes a leap, being grabbed for the out. This is Bryce Turang. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, Turang's a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Next offering misses. Ball 1. In the air, right field. Judge has a beat on it. And that'll do it. Here at New Yankees Stadium in the Bronx, DL Hall on the pitch here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Freeland takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And next for New York, Ben Rice. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Paul Goldschmidt looking to start something with 1 gone. Late on that fastball. Left field. And a couple of quick outs. Now here is Colson Montgomery. Pinch hitter coming on. Anthony Volpe trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that high fastball.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Here's the 0-2. And there's a ball. Got him swinging for the K. Back at Yankee Stadium. All set to start the ninth in this one. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. That one the other way, and foul ball. Ripped to short. Over to Goldie. Now one gone in the ninth. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. 1 for 4 with a double. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Swing and a drive deep right field. Judge going back on it. And that drops foul. Man at second. Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. This one in the air center field. Grisham settles underneath it. Out number 2. Now it's Devers at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Laser to the gap should score the run. Yelich flies around third. He'll score, and it's an 8-run lead. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Waste no time there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king.
Line to right, base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. And it's fouled away. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 on, 2 outs. Sets him down looking. Good job. Bottom 9. And stepping in for New York, Austin Wells. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. And the 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
In time to Devers. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 0-1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. That one ripped. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Fair ball. That gets by him. The relay throw.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, bro. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job.
Oh, wow, what a stop. Throw to first.
He's in there.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Aaron Judge at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Get out of town. The 3-run dinger. So 2 down, and now it's going to be Giancarlo Stanton. Late with the swing there. The Yankees looking to rally. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. Here is Goldschmidt. Popped out to left his first time. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers slug.